Alright. already asleep. Okay. I got a little low frames. Oh, there we go. And someone else wants to watch too, I know that for sure. Trying not to lose the lights. I'm trying not to. So it tells me I will have to lose the lights. First, make sure I got what I want. You can tell, like it. I mean, look, it says 5. Or I go like this or down like this. It's like 9-day. And want this shirt, turn that off. Well, in fairness, I'm not really worried about how much frames I lose. This is a little project anyway. Let's see here. How big is this anyway? 93. So yeah, 100 frames would not hurt it. So let's go ahead and do a clean slate. One things I'm happy with now, I don't have to worry about is from that Doom program from yesterday I was doing. It was sluggish. Not sluggish, but it doesn't like the when I go back and forth to different windows. Oops. Go back on this. Before I go any further. Oops. Wrong button. I want the record. I drag it over there. So that way I don't accidentally kill it. So I didn't know I had one more there. Record again. So that way I go like, let's say, let's go 50. Like that for now. Just have my character. Yep. Hello. Yeah, let's just do a restart. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, oops. Yeah. 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 Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I hear a lot of. What the heck is that? Who's doing all that? Hmm. Yeah, I'm quiet in here. Anyway, I'm not surprised Yoshi's not on yet. Oh, Serena Devil, I'm just looking on Mina right now. She's active now. Oh, I saw D's. Shh. Um. Yeah. 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 Okay. I keep forgetting I had the mic off. Anyway. You know, it's still a big cause. Let's see what's going on with. Since we only have a few days left before it happens, most likely it's not gonna happen. Oh, Reddit. Oh, let's see what this one. Net neutrality rules will be repealed, but of course, there is a barren any unlikely last-minute changes. But net neutrality advocates won't let the vote pass quietly. Today was Break the Internet Day, in which many websites altered their appearance and urges visitors, yeah, I can't say anything, to contact members of Congress about pending repeal. See the gallery above for examples from Reddit, Kickstarter, GitHub, Mozilla, and others. There were also in-person protests last week, which is the December 7th. We all know that one from the FCC's repelling, the Verizon repelling, and I think everyone went out to show their picket signs and hey, stop doing this. So, so and yeah, they're all protested and whatnot. So yeah, that's a good thing. And there will be more on the way before the FCC vote. The pressure might be having some effect, even a few Republican lawmakers are speaking out against the repeal. Democrats were already solidly behind net neutrality rules. Congress could reverse the FCC's decision or impose a new set of net neutrality rules, although that doesn't seem likely given the sizable Republican majorities in the House and Senate. While the issue may ultimately be decided in court, net neutrality supporters clearly won't let members of Congress make it through this week without hearing from them. Yep, which is good. You know, just for fun of it, let's open your content mode again because I always have that thing open once in a while. Since it's supposed to be break the internet today, ready.com. Reddit is the home of most authentic conversations on the internet. While the FCC struggled to sort the real from the fake in its own comment process, Redditors are having real human discussion about the costs and consequences of letting net neutrality die. And check out our analysis of net neutrality act, um, activisms on Reddit and learn how you can still help here. Help us save the open internet. Yep. There's this one that I saw from the article. Okay, it was just showing the picture. It's just everything else is just but the post. Where's the picture? Thank you everyone for this is an update on this. Thank you everyone. Were in touch with Congressman Mike Dowell's office yesterday, sharing some of your great stories from his home district in PA. Go PA! When will net neutrality hit on the 14th? Because if it does, net neutrality does die on the 15th, ISPs can flood what they want to do, and that's not gonna happen. That means major companies get high rate lanes and we get the slow lanes, and the only way to get good decent speeds or fork up extra money, and if you want to go on YouTube and whatnot, you have to pay certain packages and whatnot, like $100 for doing live streaming. You want to pay extra $100 just to do live streaming, or pay $50 to play your games, even though you're already paying $50 to $60 for your PlayStation Plus and Xbox Live? Really want to do that? Want to pay? Want Comcast to pay extra more money, even though you already have. Granted, yes, Nintendo's gonna do the same thing with $20 on their service, but it's still you want to pay extra money to give to your internet service provider. You really want that? No. You want to be in the slow lane and have getting throttled and whatnot? No. You want to go everywhere you want to go, especially your your favorite adult sites and whatnot. You want this thing. You don't want net neutrality to die. You want to keep it going. So yeah. Anyway, thanks. You understand Dash Bones MD, and they've heard you loud and clear. They are leading an effort to Congress to ask the FCC to delay their December 14th vote, but they need many congressional members as possible to sign on. You can help them by calling or writing your member of Congress. Look them up here, and or through battlethenet.com and specifically asking him or her to sign onto Representative Dowell's letter to the FCC. We'll be done. We'll be doing the same. Keep it up. We're being heard, which is good. Ah, crap. You know, let's go to Google itself since let's see if they do anything. Nothing. I was hoping something. Even though I don't go do any of this stuff, let's go to Patreon. Does Patreon have anything to say? Creators come get paid. Yeah, I still have my thoughts on you, especially on PayPal. I was reading what it says they. Oh, Kickstarter. Oops. Kickstarter. Ha ha ha. Mispress. Let's make sure I don't make mistake again. Kickstarter. I don't like Kickstarters. I don't know why I put an S in there. Anyway. Oh, it's probably yesterday. Oh, that's right. It's probably yesterday's article. That's why. It's it's on today's article, but it's talking about yesterday's. So this. Oh, today's was. It says today was about break the internet, but it's 4 hours ago. That makes no sense. Anyway. You know, we are being heard. That's the good thing. I really wish Advanced Color did not break these. Each time I load up, but oh well. I can always recreate them. Yeah. I do want that on for now. Since actually, I'll just redo it again. Let's go ahead and. Where is it? Actually, I could do this. You kidding me? Oh, okay. I have to freeze one thing, and I can unfreeze it all. The reason why it's lagging is the that is weird. Why is it lagging there for and then? Oh, I've got to give you guys sound on here. Not the sound. Not the sound. Yeah, it's using my Dell touch. So let's go ahead. Give you guys a sound. There we go. Now you guys can hear. I'm surprised that you're not on yet. What? Uh, what? 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 Ish. Is. What is? What is? What? What is? If. What is? What is it? What is it? What is? 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 What is it? Right. What is it? 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 I don't know what is it. I don't even know I'm trying. I wonder what the emergency maintenance is about. I don't know what kind of emergency you're talking about. I hope it ain't the Rick finally finished making a time machine or something, other than using that portal gun. Morty! Morty! I pick a Rick! Anyway, there's a little Rick and Morty moment, I guess. Speaking of which, now you make me wondering. Uh, well, we're still waiting for her to. Uh, Protest preserves net neutrality or rules that ensures equal access to the internet migrated online on Tuesday, with numerous online companies posting calls on their sites for action to stop a vote later this week. Reddit, SD, Kickstarter were among the sites warning that the proposal of the Federal Communication Commission to roll back so-called net neutrality rules would fundamentally change the way the internet is experienced. Kickstarter's the crowdfunding site cleared its entire home screen for a sparse white screen reading "Defend Net Neutrality" in large letters. Oops, I didn't meant to press that. I want to just keep on reading this. Yes, I want to read the full article, please. Let me see it. Yeah, large letters. Reddit, the popular online message board, pushed it in multiple ways on its site for keeping the rules, including a pop-up box on its home screen, which we all saw. But the online protests also highlighted how the biggest tech companies, such as Facebook and Google, have taken a backseat in the debate about protecting net neutrality rules that prohibit internet service providers like AT&T and companies from blocking or slowing sites, or for charging people or companies for faster speed of particular sites. For the most part, the large tech companies did not engage in the protests on Tuesday. In the past, the companies have played a leading role in supporting the rules. Howard Flood, a senior vice president at Public Knowledge, a nonprofit group that supports net neutrality, said the biggest tech companies were less vocal because they were facing more regulatory battles than in the past years. Social media sites have been criticized for allowing foreign actors to interfere in the presidential election of 2016. The biggest tech companies also face complaints from some lawmakers that they have become too large and powerful. First, the major tech companies are very aware that Washington has turned hostile, Mr. Feld said. In the in this environment, the big tech companies try to keep a low profile and play defense rather than take positions that draw attention. So, with the dangerous of standing up in DC greater, their existential concern about net neutrality reduces because of their own massive size and a desire not to spook investors. It is unsurprising that Silicon Valley giants have melted into the background and prefer to work through their trade associations, their stockholders, their welfare, their money made in heaven. There also does not appear to be much chance of their winning the debate right now. The three Republicans members of the FCC who make up the majority of the commissioners at the agencies have committed to roll back the landmark broadband rules created during the Obama administration, but consumers and the startups that participate in the protests on Tuesday say they are gearing up for a long fight. They expect lawsuits to challenge the change and plan to push Congress to pass a law ensuring an open internet. News several of the biggest companies have handled the issues in the recent months. Google has kept a present low profile in the recent net neutrality debate. The company issued a statement last month when the proposed changes were announced, saying that the current rules were working well, and it was also disappointed by the new proposal. For the most part, the company has been working within the Net Association, an industry group that includes Facebook, Amazon, and other large online companies. It's a restrained approach compared with Google's aggressive lobbying campaign in 2006, with Sergey Brin, one of the company's co-founders, went to Capitol Hill to argue for the importance of net neutrality. In 2010, Google teamed up with Verizon to lay out a vision for how net neutrality could work, advocating against allowing internet service providers to provide fast lanes to people who pay more. However, the proposal was criticized by advocates of an open internet because it excludes wireless connectivity and new services from broadband providers. Okay, this is Apple enters debate. Okay, let's see. Apple is a newcomer to the net neutrality debate. It made its first filing to the FCC on the issue in August. It espoused a position largely in line with other internet giants, arguing against the creation of fast lanes and emphasizing the importance of an open internet. Apple's public opposition to the proposed changes also reflects the growing network of services on offer from the company, including Apple Music and streaming music services that also offers video content, eventually an internet video service to rival Netflix. Timothy D. Cook, Apple's chief executive, said in a statement that all internet service providers should treat all data on the internet equally. Equal treatment is critical to innovation in a digital economy and to democracy. Yeah, I can't say anything today. Democracy. There we go. He said, if the FCC doesn't provide the basic protection, we urge Congress to intervene. Facebook to focus elsewhere. No, jeez. We always look up to you, Facebook, just like Google now. Guess what? You're just during the last day of online protests in support on the rules this past summer. Mark Zuckerberg and Sheryl Sandberg, Facebook's leaders, posted a defiant statement to their personal Facebook pages, but the executives have been pretty quiet on the issue in recent months. The company's focus in Washington has been more concentrated on fallout from the handling of Russian-linked propaganda used during the 2016 presidential election. This week, Facebook offered a statement from the Erin Egan, a policy spokeswoman, about the FCC plans. Facebook has always supported the kind of strong net neutrality protection that will ensure the internet remains open for everyone. Ms. Egan said, "We are disappointed by the FCC's decision to remove these protections, and we stand ready to work with policymakers on a framework that will protect a free and open internet." Even Microsoft, what the? Let's see this tweet here. It is. Microsoft believes in preserving the open internet and opposing weakening internet net neutrality protection. Our previous FCC comments are available here. Amazon takes case to FCC. Amazon representatives have been lobbying FCC commissioners and staff in person with visits on November 29th and last Wednesday. The letter included a meeting between occupied FCC chairman. Yep. During the meeting, we stated that Amazon was long supported net neutrality protection to ensure our customers can enjoy open internet, and emphasized that the company remained committed to the position. Ron Walden, a lawyer who represents Amazon and participating in the meeting, wrote in an account filed with the FCC. We stressed the need for enforceable bright line rules to protect the open internet and guard against the anti-consumers and anti-competitive activities, he wrote, adding that Amazon opposed the Commission's proposed change. Netflix turned down the volume. What's among the most vocal of net neutrality boosters is perhaps the most consequences. Yeah, I can keep on reading that. It's just telling what is going on. That's all. What is it? 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 Yeah, luckily you don't see the shoes. I don't think so. I guess you do. That's not good. This is when I did a quick change. What is it? What is it? What is it? I'm taking pics of your favorite map on Steam. Oh, oh, this map. The the uh, the ape house. That's cool. Let's see. This one is gonna be like I could prolong the same scene over and over if I need to. This is Squidmas 5. Let's see. Where's my If I'm gonna do any of those, I have to move some of these color lights. That way, I get more frames. Or just delete them for the time being. Because that way, I can actually have steadier frames. So I go like this. I can get 14 that way, but I go like this. It's gonna chop. Yeah, I don't know why upstairs is being a little finicky. Can't be the characters. Here's the characters. Still getting the same steady frames. Oh. Hold on, let me see what you're talking about. Don't tell me they finally got the map to work on Gary's mod and whatnot. Let's see. Using Blender, of course. Worship reviews. Games. Where is the... No, let's go all friends. I'm gonna double check. Let's see. I'm gonna look at. Let's see. Is Blue Raven on so I can see his photos or pull whatever? I don't even know you have them, so most likely be offline. So I think Raven Blue would be RRR. So TR. I just want to make sure I'm not seeing things incorrectly. Raven Blue, right, yeah. I don't care if it's Spectre Heavy, I don't care. I'll just pick which one. Actually, let's check these and just make sure I can see. Yeah, there are some photos right here on his side. Artwork showcase. Okay. But when I go on yours, I don't see no artwork. Or I'll just go like that. Workshop. Go to workshop items and then go back to artwork. It has no artwork. Okay. And screenshots. Can I see screenshots? Nothing. Look at my shirt. Yeah, I'm a silly goose. So, and my brain's all lacky. So don't mind me anyway. An advertisement even. Oh yeah, it is off. So I'll just. Wait for the ad. And it's Xbox One now. Oh, okay. I was hoping when he said Steam, like, wait a minute, did they finally release a map that actually has the let's use any of the maps from Splatoon 1 on Gary's mod or Source Filmmaker? Nope, of course not. It's gonna be these ones. Are you on the no, you're not on VC on on your end. And if you're on Splatfest is not Splatfest, Splat Family Run, you're probably hidden. So okay, that's only if you are actually talking to somebody. Okay, well, have fun taking pictures on the towers. yeah, I never know those lights do not help me. So yeah, when I ever actually do fully record these, I'm gonna make sure those lights do not intervene well as much. So what I'm gonna do. Advanced light entities are creating errors. That's probably why. Advanced lighting is having issues. That's why I'm gonna need some lack of frames. But anyway, I'm mute the stream. So anyway, Other than my frames per second being low, I'm fine. I don't know why it's down, because one of them is because the arrows of the lights. Splatoon update. Oh, goody. Splatoon update. I didn't know. I think it was because of the new rank battle. I think it was. You know, let's just check it just for fun. Let's just see what the update is. I'm not gonna be on it, but I'm just see it. I think I still have it. Yep, I do have it. Here it is. Alright. Oh, pizza. Alright. Let's just check it. I'm not gonna. It is that update. Alright. Let's see. Just remember, I got my monitor set it the way I want it. It went back to sleep. Oh snap! You're not using the latest. Please try again. Figures much. Who added me? Mensaga. Mensaga. Until I know who it is, I do not add. Source of oh, okay. She just found me on from the game itself, so I'm not worried about it. Ah, crap. My internet. Okay, it's downloading, it says. Okay. If net neutrality is going to go away, this is probably the last time I'm going to see this going this fast. Some of you guys will be a lot faster because you guys are probably in a bigger city than I am. I'm in a small town, so we don't get most good, decent speeds. So let's just see how it is. Bandit 3 confirmed, yay! Stern Pinball Arcade. I was saying, I've never heard pinball before. Like, yeah, pinball X. I remember pinball X. FX. Do they have a free pinball one again? I don't mind playing one of those things again. Yeah, what? What's this? That's what they get you. Okay, let's see what this come with. Ooh, definitely not. I'm definitely gonna. If I do get, if I'm going to, I'm gonna get this one because it's ACDC. ACDC all the way there. $20 for a pack. That's not bad. Celebrate 10 years of the Pinball FX, the new carnivals and the new carnival and Legends of Pack is free for a limited time. Offers end on so definitely downloading that because they had to give you something for free. So you're shopping. I'll see what's. Does it give you anything for this? No. I'll still download it just in case if I really want to get something out of it. Yeah, what is free? As far as you know, this stream is free. You don't have to pay a cent. I don't mind you guys donate by cheers if you want to do that, but that's up to you. There's that, like I said, there is a little pyramid icon on the chat box. That's a bit icon. Just go there, hit get bits. If you're on the PC side, there is a watch ads. Just watch ads from that way. Interact with it. The more you interact with it, the more bits you get. And then type in cheer and how much in one word, as long as you how much you amount you have, and then there you go. And I try not to persuade you guys to do actual paid bits, like you actually pay in actual money. Same thing with that sub on the top on my Twitch channel. If you guys were watching this on YouTube from the pre-recordings, um, they're all paid. You can from jeez. Uh, let's say if you guys do. I'm not saying you should. The sub button you let you do debit, credit, uh, gift cards, which is surprising. PayPal, your Apple, Android Pay, and Amazon Pay. So you do those. And for the bits, you can only do since it's run by Amazon, since Amazon bought Twitch. You can do Amazon Pay, debit, credit, and I think it also now does PayPal. I thought it did used to do PayPal, but actually now it does do PayPal. So you can do those, but like I said, I'm trying not to force you guys to actually pay. If you guys do want to help me out, use the cheer and then watch ads. Unless you have app blocker on, that's defeating the purpose. Let's see what it. There's a new update. Oh, I love updates. We updated some game data to improve your player experience. For further details, please see the Splatoon 2 website. Patch, it's a game. This is a game changer, all. Yeah, well, yeah, they literally made some changes to the game, so check out the official site for the deets. Oh, I'm gonna look right away. Some tells me don't see a new map until Friday. That's after the net neutrality ruling. I dare you to jump off the pier, Maria. Nah, I don't give in to peer pressure. Alright, but just like I said, we're gonna check and see if it does show the new Time Control and Splat. Some tell me we won't see it till Friday. I don't see it. Sad face. Okay. So it probably is the update, but we just don't see it until that fateful day on Friday. Anyway. Hey guys. There we go. Now I got my character the way I want. What? Okay, I need to get T in there. So. And hey guys, how you doing? What is what? What? Hello.
Yeah, I'm still working on the I didn't send you pictures of Central AI, but I'm making the Central AI right now, not the server one. Right now it's in a box stage with dev textures. I couldn't hear the audio, so then I typed in the chat.
Huh.
I asked if I could be like a cameo virtual or something as the core of a video or something.
It depends right now. Right now I'm trying to keep it within the characters I have in that poster, unless I want to do something funny at the end. Right now it's still in work in progress. I want to try to get it done before the 17th anyway. If not, I'll just keep going till before the 25th.
The 25th or the 25th of
Yeah,
December. Okay.
because I'm doing I'm helping out my community team.
Yeah, let's test the map. See if the perfect lighting.
What? Alright.
Also, I'm trying to put a rag doll there, so I can make, so I can put on dead scientists that were killed in the when the AI became rogue. It, the AI killed every scientist with nuclear radiation. There's a broken window of a room, the broken glass on the central AI chamber, and it has a scientist that just fell and is like completely dead. So you portal there, you'll find a rocket turret, testing lab, and you use it to fire the shields that's covering the cores. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna save that for now. I'm gonna move on to the first part of the map, which is where you have the rooms and you are like in the exploration of areas. over here. There's a trigger, which is part of the system. Here are 20s. Can you give me there we go. Sit. Oh my god, you have your CJ Inkling mouth open. Now it's smiling. Well, almost.
He is smiling. He's very happy.
Yeah, it's hard to get the perfect smile because you have to do what the face poser of the source engine does, which of course it just how it goes. Oh my god, you're making anime. You should probably put like a sentry turret in a cameo. I guess. Oh, that wonderful 3D screensaver.
What?
No, so the screensaver just popped up. It was a 3D text. It's hard to get some ideas to get onto. Go here. This is the proper height so they can hate. I'm trying to make a I'm gonna have to get some Half-Life 2 maps. Just for, oh wait, do I have any Half-Life 2 maps? Oh wait, I think I do, but they're uncompiled. Like 2 beta. Like 2. Like 2. Maps. Usually what I do is I decompile the BSPs into VM VM yeah, VMFs so I can take some entities and put them into the map, such as I need I need at the central AI level. You start during your continuing journey through the you're continuing your journey through the ventilation shaft. And you come across this room which has a jammed door, and you have to portal through your way through. That's what I'm gonna do. So D1 canals, decompile, decompile. Hopefully I have nothing running right now. And that only took a few seconds. Open. Wait, allow it to save it for it just in case it crashes. Open D1 canal. Despite being a Half-Life 2 map, it does still work. Oh look, you have to be carrying a what's this trigger for? Oh yeah, police assault. Trying to find the vent system, and I found the ventilation shaft. I found the ventilation shaft, which is actually just some kind of piece of levels here. Oh my god. People ever like this such levels? Yes, I am trying to get some samples from the oh look, not that app. Just yeah, I'm gonna make
What
the
is?
player spawn.
Huh?
I'm gonna make the player
What is?
spawn.
Huh? What is? Huh? Okay.
Good
That's
job on the joke, by the way.
huh?
Good job on the joke, by the way.
I'm just doing what I can right now with the.
Oh my god. It's too big. Big. I need to resize this.
I hear a ding who followed. Zen AR Gaming. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Kind of sucks when I'm doing low frames per second on this thing. Oh.
Like 48.
need the camera tool. And then I can just go ahead and do a save. Yeah, about that, buddy. My computer's a laptop. And it's an Alienware. That means I need to get a Alienware amplifier.
Well, my computer is a 15-inch 2015 MacBook Pro right now, which I believe it's like, when it comes to Source Engine, it runs very well.
I could, yeah, if I'm not streaming and or recording, if the lighting effect will not kill the frames per second. I tell you that much right now. It's these thematic lights are killing my frames.
Probably put on the lower settings of half-life too.
No, it's not. It's the Omega light. Those Omega lights for it's killing my frames. That's all it's doing. So if I did want to get something like that 1080, I need this, which costs $200, which I do not own. I don't have. Let's see what this one is. So I bought with this. So let's see what this product is. This person uses a 1070. So, and that is $500, and I don't have that either. So, this is a I think it was a 970. I think I have a 970. I think. So yeah. This computer has a. Let's see. I'd like to look at display 2 because display 2 is using that. Yeah, GeForce GTX 960. Okay, 960M. So yeah, I need to pay $100 for the $200 for the amplifier, and then save enough money to get a 1070 or higher. So I do not have the money to turn my computer like a desktop. So either way, I'm gonna do like this for a second. Move this over here for a second. I'm just gonna test the frames. Where's the removal tool?
A video of a guy that's getting scratched very hard, and then surprise.
Downloading the wrong drivers, buddy, will kill my computer's drivers, computer's software and whatnot. I do not want to take risks of different. I probably have different. I have an older firmware of the drivers that I'm using right now, but
the point is, that computer I bet you got was installed directly from the manufacturer.
I use it from the manufacturer. I'm using the NVIDIA's manufacturer ones. I don't use the Alienwares.
Custom ones.
I'm not using Alienware. I'm not using Alienwares. I'm using the NVIDIA's themselves.
I have a custom one, but I need a new motherboard, the graphics card, and an internal Elgato and shit, and lots of stuff.
Where's Wild? Where's Wild? Where's Wild? I'm gonna... Look, my tree's moving on its own. Anyway. Oh, there goes my camera.
Alright. Reinitiate. And that doesn't look like anything. Copy it from the copy.
I swear. Did it reset the freaking race size too?
Getting very good at this. Now that looks beautiful. Ever heard of the sixth day? I don't care what just give me what I need.
It does a little bit more, but either way. So. If I wasn't streaming or recording on the same laptop, it would. I've probably been using a different computer that will do the recording and whatnot, and I just stream it from a different computer, which is this case in this computer. That way, I don't lose that much frames at all.
Or most importantly, your data.
What do you mean data?
Your files, your videos, your pictures, etc.
I'm not losing any of it.
Okay, I think that's my point in life. Oh my god, that looks amazing. Yeah, I'm gonna create the ventilation. I'm probably gonna put ladders in the ventilation shaft as well. Like invisible ladders, it's like the players climbing on the shaft. It does sound crazy, but it could work. Let's see if we get a proper perspective. show off the dynamic world model vent. Wait. That is not. No, I can't. Tested. Ventilation. So save. There's our placeholder loading title screen. And it didn't load. Oh wait, this is I think there's a polygon issue. Yeah, sometimes if you do not have a good polygon, it will not load.
Of course, you,
it will not update the map if you have a bad polygon. Because you don't want a bad polygon. No one wants that.
oh, come on, it'd be fun.
Yeah, I know, but according to the rules of source engine, polygons have to be perfect, not fucked. Like, people like, oh, come on, it's fine, let's have some fun. Oh, yeah, I think it's because of the ventilate. I think it's the vent shaft that's kind of a bit. I don't know. I thought I fixed it. Oh no, hold on. So let me check something. This bring it back. Oh damn. Oh, there we go. Shit. Oh. So, update. I guess I would have to redo the vent shafts, but perfect. Which way is down? Just left. Just here. Alright, it's a problem. I just broke the vent out. Don't worry, I'm gonna create a new one. No hard feelings. And I hope I did not wreck it like Ralph did. Yeah, first time I heard it was an ad that was playing on YouTube. I was looking at Minecraft videos. Speaking of Wreck-It Ralph, there's also a sequel in progress. Call it Ralph Breaks the Internet. And I need to do this. Oh no, actually, select this. Make sure it's in rotation mode. Go 4 and 40. Okay, so 4. Careful where you point. And 40. There we go. Now that's better. Save. Hopefully that runs. Any errors now. Oh, come on, nothing here. Maybe it's because I am not in the. Hold
on. Anyway, my time is almost up. Great. It's almost 11.
So you have to go to sleep and go into your placeholder job, which you are still in the progress of trying to get hired.
Yep, I'm still in the hiring process still. My sister also works there, so she already told me that most likely it's gonna happen. I'll get hired before the end of the year.
What store is it?
I'm not gonna tell you the store. It's private.
Yeah, but not not the location.
Doesn't matter. It's like when I was just the same as how I used to work in a fast food restaurant. I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
Oh, it's a fast food restaurant.
No, that was the last. That's the last one.
I thought it was retail.
So.
Maybe I should remove this.
It ain't a store. I'll tell you that much. It's not a store. So.
It's one of those local stores from a mall.
It's not a store from a mall either.
It's not one of those big stores like Target.
It's not a store. It's not a retail. It's not retail at all. Nothing.
Alright.
So don't worry about it. Besides, the last job was a fast food area, which I still not gonna say because just in case if I want to go back, I have to keep a positive influence because if I say anything negative, they say no because you said
expel you.
Yeah, they say nope, you can't do it. Even though I passed 6 months, I can say whatever I want, but still, if I want to go back to that place, Say, oh yeah, during the time you were off, I see in the stream here you said something bad about us. Nope.
Let me just
So, yeah.
run the file again.
Yeah, you gotta love those. So,
If
yeah.
I do a mistake here. I,
So, yeah.
it's still there.
So I'm ahead right now. I got
Okay, let's
for
see.
for for Candy's voice scenes. Since Emily is playing as Candy, she goes, "Hey Rocket," do a giggle and laugh. I'm thinking about the next line. What right there is, "I got something for you," and of course I go, "Gee, thanks," and it's like, I'd be like, "There's nothing in there." It's like, of course, your present's right here, and she gives me a hug. And next thing you know, I hear a ding dong, and then it goes on. It goes on for there,
Yeah,
right? It's like I said, it's more of a. At least you guys know the background so far of the story. So, so
what the fuck? My vent is not working.
hey, language, buddy,
The texture.
language, buddy. Because
You know,
I do,
this
even though
reminds me of that thing from McJuggernuggets.
I'm saying, even though I'm streaming live on my Twitch, it would be pre-recorded to YouTube, and of course, YouTube guidelines. You have to be careful if you're swearing.
I
So,
bet you're trying to get money from it.
not really, but I'm just trying to keep in the rules. If I do get up that high, I do like to use that as it also helps for bills and loans. So anything helps me. So
Well, as long if it's like, as long as long if it's like swearing is acceptable, but as long if it's not too insultive,
yeah.
like
Well, it doesn't matter
curses and
if you
or
save an F bomb,
communism.
goodbye ads. So yeah,
Uh,
it's like that. It's just one big F. Look at the Game Awards. It was funny when he dropped the F bomb and the host like, oh no, there goes our ad revenue. Oh dear, oh no. It was so funny.
like
It was so
we
funny.
don't, yeah, we don't get a chance to get there this file.
He says
Then
our ad revenue for our companies is going away. All because this guy went dropped the F bomb and did the bird.
that's
So, yeah,
because
it's all because it's all because of the ad apocalypse. Now the ad companies are a lot scarce from all things they're trying to keep.
oh, they're concerned about children, aren't they?
Yeah,
Because
just like Sony
because
with
they know.
children. It's like, oh, we have to protect the children, just and whatnot, just like Sony is doing with the, oh, we have to protect the children. We can't give across
Because it looks like now children is more going YouTube. Oh, and speaking of things, I just heard that France is banning students from using um, cellular communication devices in elementary schools. Um, the the government district or whatever it is, they got so pissed off, they got tired of it. You know, we can't deal with this. Ban the cell phones from the elementary schools. Well, to be honest, I had no cell phone in elementary school, and well, a few people do. Oh, I guess they're probably gonna do tablets as well.
yeah. But anyway, I have to cut off the stream. So I do hope you guys like to see so far the background. That's what I'm thinking about like about doing this. I'm trying to do this as like a little project. You guys get to see a backstage of what I'm doing on my streams. That's what I'm doing for animation. But until I actually make the full video. So yeah. Before I go, I want to mess around with one thing. So uh, Joe knows when I have this program. It's kind of funny. Uh, so
Oh, there we go. My vents worked. This looks like I had to fix the polygons then.
So anyway,
There we go. Now it works.
all right. Anyway, let's see here.
Okay, so I fixed it. The thing
So
is, you need to make sure that the polygons are good and make sure they're not touching each other. If they are, it's not going to update the map. I think that's
touch,
the reason why. So
touch.
yeah. Uh,
See, I'm gonna show this to Joe. Since he's still watching my stream. I think he still is.
oh yeah.
No,
Um,
no, he's not. But
no, no,
I'm
don't
gonna
have Joe.
was like, this ain't mine. I definitely know who this belongs to. Belongs to Tom Bob, one of my old YouTuber friends, and also live streamer friends. So when I chat with him on Discord, I was like, and I showed the pictures one, I was like, this ain't mine. This is yours. It has your name all over it. And he goes, yep, because he's a pianist and he's a music teacher where he's at. So yeah. And also, this is the program I use for my video. It's kind of funny. I actually made it. I did all this with all this, all the clips I did, sounds I found, music I look around, and of course the sound effects from either from a friend Joe or online, or also Microsoft Kids and using Nickelodeon 3D Movie Maker. So yeah. That's Astro Man. Anyway, but yeah, that's it then, guys. So then, guys, thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next stream. Take care. Have a good night.